Wanda Petronsky is a young Polish girl who goes to school with other American children in an American town. Just because she has an unfamiliar name, Peggy and Maddie, the most popular girls of Room 13, tease her. What happens when the story of 100 dresses told by Wanda comes true? In this school, Peggy, Maddie, and other girls.
Wanda, tell us, how many dresses did you say you had hanging up in your closet?
100.
100?
Yeah, 100. All lined up.
What are they like? All silk? I bet.
Yeah, all silk. All colors.
Velvet too?
Yes, velvet too. 100 dresses. All lined up in my closet.
Hey, how many shoes did you say you had?
60 pairs. All lined up in my closet.
All alike?
Oh no, every pair is different. All colors, all lined up.
Peggy was the one who had started this game, and Maddie, her inseparable friend, always supported her, but didn't like the idea of teasing Wanda. Peggy was not really cruel. She always saved small children from bullies and couldn't even bear a single animal or creature being mistreated.
Don't you think that it's a cruel way to treat Wanda?
Cruel? Who, me? Why did the girl say she had 100 dresses? Anybody could tell that was a lie. Why did she want to lie? And she wasn't just an ordinary person. Else, why did she have a name like that? Wanda Petronsky.
Even though they teased her, they never made her cry. Maddie was upset on Peggy's habit of teasing Wanda, not because she felt sorry for Wanda. Instead, she was scared. Maddie was poor herself. She usually wore somebody's hand-me-down clothes. She feared that Peggy would tease her if she knew that Maddie is poor. So, she wished Peggy would stop teasing Wanda Petronsky. In the classroom, Maddie was glad she had not had to make fun of Wanda. She worked her arithmetic problems absent-mindedly. She didn't have the courage to speak right out to Peggy about stop teasing Wanda. So she wrote a note to Peggy. Suddenly, she paused and shuddered. On that particular day, Maddie wore Peggy's old dress with some new trimmings on it. She feared that Peggy would recognize her dress and she would be the next target of teasing's game of Peggy and other girls. So she decided to keep quiet and tore the note into bits of paper. Maddie was thinking about Wanda and her 100 dresses. Suddenly, she began to wonder who was going to win the drawing and coloring contest. She was sure that Peggy would win the contest as she drew better than anyone else in the room.
Maddie, do you think Miss Mason will announce the winners today?
Oh, I hope so. The minute we get it. Of course, you will win, Peg.
I too hope so.
The minute they entered the room, they were astonished to see drawings with dazzling color and brilliant, lavish designs all drawn on great sheets of wrapping paper all over the room. As soon as the class had assembled, Miss Mason announced the winner.
Good morning, everyone. Here is a most awaited result. The winner from the boys' side is Jack Beckers, and his design for an outboard motor is on exhibition in room 12 along with the sketches of all other boys. As for the girls, although just one or two sketches were submitted by most. One girl and room 30 should be proud of her. This one girl actually drawn 100 designs, all different and all beautiful. In the opinion of judges, any one of the drawings is worthy of winning the prize. I am very happy to say that Wanda Petronsky is a winner of girls medal. Unfortunately, Mona has been absent from school for some days and is not here to receive the applause is due to her. Let us hope she will be back tomorrow. Now class, you may file around the room quietly and look at her exotic drawings.
The children burst into applause, and the boys, even though they were not interested in dresses, they couldn't stop themselves from cheering for Wanda.
Look, Peck, there is that blue one she told us about. Isn't it beautiful?
Yes, and here's that green one. Boy and I thought I could draw.